I don't mean to be that guy, but there's been a surprising lack of first-person shooters with a Western theme. Other than like playing Red Dead Redemption 2 in first person, which, you know, is a banger. But come on, that's like being like, oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the best open world first-person shooters. Let's be real here, you're playing that shit in third person most of the time.
What the fuck would I want? What the fuck did I want?
The only two cowboy FPS games I can really think of that are somewhat modern is Call of Juarez Gunslinger and Fistful of Frags. If you're fiending for some single player rootin' tootin' cowboy shooting, you'll definitely get your fill with Call of Juarez. What a banger. And then it's been 11 years and we never got another one. Awesome, cool, epic. Now, if you're looking for some old-timey Western shootouts with your friends, Fistful of Frags is what you're looking for. It's a fast-paced multiplayer FPS with a Wild West theme, and it's free. I wish there was a bigger player base, but it's understandable for the game's age. You know, give it like a month or two, and Payday 3 will probably have the same player count. With the well dry and no other game studios seemingly taking an interest in making a Western-themed FPS, like many other niches, we've got to turn to indie developers. With that being said, welcome to Chambers. Chambers the Outlaw is the playable demo / prologue of a game being developed by Mr. Pink and JFJ called Chambers. After releasing his previous game Golden Light, Mr. Pink has been cooking up. It feels wrong to just call this a Western FPS. It's more like a Western RPG with all the different mechanics this game has, as well as its open world. I was gonna say it's way more grounded in reality compared to his other game, but near the end of the first area, you meet this guy. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, you start the game outside of a sawmill and Chambers says, then the game lets you loose into the sawmill and you're allowed to tackle it in any way you see fit. There's a few weapons you can find here, like the Webley you start with, the R1858, and a sawed-off shotgun. And you can akimbo any combination of the three. You also have a pair of boots and a hat, which you can kick and throw respectively. I like that you can pull people towards you with the hat. You can pull off some cool shit with this. Oh yeah, you can also catch bullets midair and toss them back, which is pretty fucking cool. Once you get to the end of this area, you're met by this mechanical scorpion man, and he tells you, you're taken back a few days and have a showdown with this man, and if successful, you cut his head off. Not for any weird reasons, but to show people the black rose tattoo he had so you can gather more info. And from this point forward, you're released into the open world. And I gotta say, for a demo, there's a lot here. You have two different factions at war trying to take land from each other, and it kind of reminds me of the A-Life system from Stalker, but a lot more simplified. In Stalker, each faction has their own ideals and goals, and with that comes clashing ideals with other factions. Basically, factions will like some other factions and dislike others. And in this game, I don't think these two factions like each other. Blue good, red bad. One time when I was getting footage for this video, a group of people from the opposing faction just walked into town and started blasting each other. And then, you know, I instinctively went to fight them and got murdered. Once you get the map, you'll see that there's different outposts you can take over and a town to head to progress the main story. Once you're in town, there's a few different things you can check out. There's a bounty board to make some quick cash, a gunsmith that sells, as you'd expect, guns, a mechanic where you can upgrade your weapons, a church where you can learn different skills, like being able to eat anything to regen health. Step aside food and water. We eat Colt 45s for breakfast. And of course, there's a saloon. Every town in an old western needs a saloon. Speaking of, you meet Goober in the saloon and he tells you the person you killed was part of a gang of outlaws. And he tasks you to go to the hot mines where they're holed up and get his bone mask back. Bone mask. On our way there, I just want to talk a little bit about the fast travel system. You basically click where you want to go and your character will travel there quickly, but not instantly. It's pretty cool because if you see anything you want to check out, you can stop at any time. Sticking to the roads lets you travel faster, and it'll give you a little prompt if you're traversing some difficult land and you'll be traveling noticeably slower. It also leads to moments where you're just somehow on top of canyons that are probably not accessible otherwise, but just fast travel out and you'll be fine. Every time I've gone to the mines and tried to have a conversation with this character, my character just blows his head off immediately, and it's kind of funny. So you have a shootout in the mines, you grab the bone mask and head back to Goober. You have a short conversation with him and then yeah, the mechanized revolver scorpion man. Yeah, that's fucking Goober. You have a fight with him, and I think when I played this part, he just killed himself. He just keeled over and started saying his dialogue. And then I saw the credits, and yep, that's about it. If this is the amount of content in the demo alone, I'm excited to see how much is in the full game. There's bugs, like this dude jerking it silly style on his horse, but it's expected. It's a demo. Demos are made to get people excited about the game and get feedback for what they've made so far. And if I'm being honest, I liked what I played. I'm looking forward to the full release. If it interests you at all, you can download it from itch.io and soon enough Steam. Go download it and have some fun at Ram Ranch. Like I've said before, it's free. All it costs is your time, and I think that's a worthy investment for some fun. I'm Sea Syrup. It's been real. And if you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.